go. Lightly, yes. I'm trying out. That's a little intense. We are at
All right, guys, I'll make this quick.
All right,
Now,
yeah.
as we all know, this is our beloved rookie MP's first game in the starting lineup.
Let's get speech.
You guys are one step ahead of me today.
What's new, Coach?
Okay. MP, it's all you, kid. Rally the troops.
Thanks, Coach. Hey, y'all know I'm not big on speeches, man. But it is an honor to be going to battle with y'all. And I know I'm gonna do everything that I can do to help us get this done. All right? Now let's bring it in. You're gonna get a win on 3. 1, 2, 3, win!
We getting jazzy in here.
If your team is starting out slower than anticipated, how do you prevent frustration from setting in, Grant?
That's a tough one. I mean, the trick is to try to stay even keel. It's such a long season. You're going to have highs and lows. Just treat this like any other low point at any other time of the year. It should pass.
Hey, you look at the numbers that MP has been putting up. It's hard to believe that fans still would have preferred Shep Owens in the draft.
I know. I mean, I guess everyone is entitled to their opinion. But MP has shown he's at least worth the 18th pick. Fans can't ignore the numbers he's putting up forever.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. They get it back. Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Here's lights out. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable, and it's good for 2.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Here's Morant, and he buries his first look.
Just taking what the defense gives him. Morant keeping it simple on offense. I love it.
Here's lights out, pounded by Morant. Pass to Olynyk. Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Outside Morant, steps back and fires. That shot, no good. And it's Utah the other way. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Well, Richard, it's hard to believe it's been over 20 years since the Grizzlies came to Memphis.
Brian, it has been crazy. And look, they have been a playoff team more often than not in that time. But this could be for the Grizzly organization. They've got a great core of young players and are strong on both ends of the floor.
Brooks, the pass to Bane. Brooks, the screen on Clarkson. The 3 from Bane. Rebounded by Lights Out. And you think about MP and the leadership style he brings. He tries to elevate the whole team by supporting and empowering his teammates.
And that's the approach you take to get the most. Understands this. A rising tide lifts all boats.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Bane, the pass to Adams. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And it's Morant missing. The Jazz have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Olynyk with a screen on Morant. Here's lights out. Second shot opportunity, and the basket is good.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Jackson. The fader. Yep, that one's good.
Nice play by Jackson Jr. Just taking what the defense gives you.
Screen by Olynyk. Here's lights out. The Grizzlies pull it in. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
Over to the wing. Moran against Vanderbilt. Outside Bain, pass to Jackson. 3 on the clock. That one's good from the corner.
What separates Jaren...
Here's lights out, pounded by Morant. And yep, it's good. He's got 9.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Inside, here's Jackson, and a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Jackson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Love the power finish from Jaren Jackson, pushing right through the contact.
Markkanen with a screen on Morant. Here's lights out. Ja Morant grabs the miss. Memphis trailing here. Adams a screen. Morant, the pass to Adams. 4 on the clock. That ties the game.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
The Jazz have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Here's lights out. Here's Olynyk. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
And here's Morant. Against Sacramento, he was really on his game. That one falls.
One of the smoother strokes you'll see Morant. This man's got a nice jumper. Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Lights out, no good.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Vanderbilt with it, guarded by Morant. Yep, that one goes.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And here's Memphis now. They're on a 15-6 run. Outside Bain. Here's Jackson. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Pass to Markkanen. Outside Vanderbilt. Here's lights out. He's got 9. That 3's off the mark.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Left side Morant. Back to Bain. Lets it go from deep. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got... Ends up going... And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Morant, the pass to Adams. Back to Morant. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Morant's got 13.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. Pass to Jackson. Now Adams. Outside Morant. 13 feet out. The rebound by Markkanen. Utah has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Here's lights out. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 11. And you look at the type of leadership that MP displays. Very much a lead-by-example type of guy.
Yeah, MP is encouraging to his teammates, but doesn't baby them. That's one reason he's earned so much respect.
Pass to Adams. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
That ties it up. Clarkson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Here's Morant, and he drives in. Rebounded by Lights Out.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Down low. Vanderbilt, the pass to Markkanen. Here's Abaji. Here's Lights Out. 11 points in the game. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Jackson can't get it to go. Utah has gone 4 of 4 from three-point land in the second quarter.
And one word that always goes along with the Jazz: defense. They've been a top 10 defense in the league in 6 of the last 7 seasons.
The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Up and in on the layup. Adams has got his second basket on the night. And with a defense like Utah's had, it's easy to see why they've been a playoff regular.
Well, it's always a good idea to put a priority on getting stops. Now, it'll be interesting because they traded away their anchor on defense, Rudy Gobert. Can they live up to the standard they've set the last few seasons? Let's see if it can happen.
Here's Morant. Doesn't go for him. And it's Utah the other way. Here's Lights Out. Vanderbilt, a screen on Morant. Lights Out. That's good. He's got 14. Part of MP's appeal when he was drafted was his potential to be a leader, a role his team hopes he'll grow into.
Yeah, you heard that about him back in college, that the locker room looked to him. I could definitely see that translating to the league over time.
Adams, shot's good.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Clarkson outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Lights Out. Pulls it. It's rebounded by Memphis.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Morant with it. 13 points in the game. From 7, Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Lights Out. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Morant, the pass to Brooks. From 9 feet out, and too long on the shot.
That's a miss you can live with. He did what he could to get something close to the basket.
Lights Out, no good. Memphis trailing here. Now Morant lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 15 points. Gay's checked in. Utah's gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Gay, a screen on Morant. Here's Lights Out. And another miss by Utah. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Morant with the bucket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Abaji. Here's Lights Out. Nails it from beyond the arc. 20 points for him.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Markkanen against Adams. Morant with it. Back to Adams. And it's Adams with the finish.
You want to stop Adams when he rolls, but honestly, Steven is such a force. Sometimes you can't stop him.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Lights out. And the layup is good off the glass.
Talk about putting a team on your back.
For Adams. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Jazz leading by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and a battle is also upon us. Not Kenny and Shaq this time, thankfully, but two outstanding players through the first half.
The league is so full of elite point guards. We get to see incredible matchups every night. You can't ignore the skill that both of these guys have shown in the first half.
Yeah, they're trying to one-up each other each time up the floor. This is great to watch.
Moving on. In that first half of basketball, things are looking pretty good for the Jazz.
How about these guys dropping daggers from distance? It's become contagious. The defense has to stay connected to these guys, Ernie.
And the way they've stretched the floor could open up other things for them offensively. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Well, Memphis shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And it's lights out in at the point. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half.
Something that got Lauri Markkanen on the NBA radar was his lightning fast release. He's got a quick and accurate catch and shoot jumper as you could ever want.
Now here's Moran. No good from 11 feet. Here's lights out. Olynyk with a screen on Moran. Here's lights out. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Bain, the pass to Jackson, and he gets it to go. Jackson's got 10 points. And with Markkanen's size and the fast release, Richard, he can get his shot off wherever he wants.
It's a combination you love to see in an outside shooter. Length, a fast, high release, and a soft touch from deep.
Markkanen finds Vanderbilt. From down in the low post, it goes. 6 points for him.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
To the inside, and the dunk by Jackson.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Here's lights out, hounded by Moran. Clarkson for 3. The rebound by Jackson.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Got a piece of it. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Bain, and he jams it home with authority.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And that one's good. Olynyk.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Inside. Here's lights out. 24 points for him. The three ball. He buries it from three. And now it's an 11-point Utah lead.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Unloads from 13. Here's Morant. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
And this is who Ja Morant is. He just doesn't quit, really getting after it on the glass.
Here's lights out. Good. That's 29 for him. And let's take another look at that exceptional drive, thanks to Mobile One.
Oh, the energy and focus on display. Saw an opportunity to get inside, and they continue to build at this lead.
And here's Brooks over Vanderbilt. Rebound, Utah. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to lights out. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Clarkson. Here's lights out. And all around the rim that time before dropping. And the Jazz lead by 13.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Now here's Morant. He's closely guarded. Pass to Jackson. Over Markkanen. Jackson can't get it to go. Utah's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Going inside. Lights out. Payne comes with a double to the paint. Olynyk passes to Vanderbilt. Shot clock at 5. Knocks down the long J. Clarkson's got 6 in the quarter. And RJ, you took a part in a lot of playoff basketball. Compare the intensity of the regular season versus the postseason.
It's so different preparing for a regular season game than a postseason game. You have more experience. You understand what the other team is going to do. So the prep is that much more higher, but you also have to execute at an entirely different level.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that. Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Well, the past few seasons, the Jazz have become serious playoff contenders.
You know, BA, with high expectations, they haven't reached their goal. Now, this franchise definitely has their sights set on the ultimate prize, their first championship.
Payne, no good.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Markkanen with a screen on Morant. Here's lights out. The Jazz with another miss.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Down low. Here's Adams. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Adams has got 10.
He's getting after it, but needs some help if they're going to get it done.
Here's Lee. Pounded by Morant. Lights out. No good. The Grizzlies have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Brooks finds Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Pass to lights out. Launches it. Pure from three-point range. Give him 35.
Kid. Get in there.
That's what's up, coach.
And that one misses.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies, we've got Brandon Clark. Desmond Bane is out there with Xavier Tillman. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Jones in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Bane. Outside Morant. For three. Utah with the rebound. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Goodness, this man is ripping three after three. An incredible display of shooting.
And the Grizzlies shooting only 42%. Pass to Tillman. Back to Morant. Morant with the slam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Lee into the lane, beyond the arc. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got 4 rebounds in the game. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
That one goes. Count it.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Here's Morant. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now... Oh my goodness!
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Pass to Lights Out. Takes a three. Connects from downtown. 43 points in the game.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
And here's Memphis now. Morant with it. To the middle. Here's Lee. Here's Lights Out. Puts up a three. Drains the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now Morant. To the paint. Here's Jones.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for Memphis, Tyus Jones. Taking 2 shots.
To guard who plays to his strengths.
And what you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled at keeping things very simple. Solid at setting the pace for himself and his squad.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Clark with the screen. Jones in the post. Gay with the defensive effort.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Lights out, no good. And Memphis shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the out. Another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And here are the Grizzlies now. Outside Jones. Pass to Lee. There's 1:26 left in the 4th quarter here. 5 on the clock. Here's Jones. And no good. And Utah will come the other way.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Jazz.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Lights Out.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Good. He hits again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Here's Tillman, guarded by Olynyk. With the teardrop. Rebounded by Lights Out. Comes up empty down low. Here's Lee. Now here's Jones. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Look, they put your boy MP in the starting lineup.
They down bad, huh?
Real bad.
Dude's fish food against starters.
Barbecue chicken.
2-piece, no seasoning, overcooked.
No sauce, no napkins.
It's done, Pook.
What, it's not my fault you can't riff?
I can riff, but it takes a great artist to know how to edit.
Oh, so you a great artist now.
They call me Chef Casso.
No, they don't.
If I said they call me Chef Casso, they call me Chef Casso.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's international, but fights are reasonable, and it's beautiful in so many ways. All the way we got food already.
Congratulations on the win, but how do you make it look so easy at such a young age?
Thanks, Nate. I mean, it's definitely not easy. You know, I try to bring that intensity and that aggression on a nightly basis. You know, I'm not always going to shoot like I did tonight, but I can definitely bring that energy and let the chips fall where they may.
Wait. But hold up. You was on fire tonight, dropping threes from the suburbs. Come on now. Give us a little more than this, oh, shucks, routine, man.
Nate, man, you're killing me, man. You know, I appreciate it. You know, I try to get in the gym to, you know, 3 times a day to get some shots up. You know, I've been working on my outside shot nonstop, on my form and, you know, my fundamentals overall. You know, things just, I guess, starting to click, you know?
It sure looks like it. Congrats, man.
Thanks, man.
Hey, congrats on the win. Now, it looked like you were in attack mode from the outset tonight. What made you so aggressive out there?
I'm just trying to win. Coach told me before the game to stay aggressive. Look for my own shots, try to establish myself on offense. You know, that's not usually my priority, but I knew that if I did, the rest of the game would come.
So does that mean you're looking to shoulder more of the offensive load going forward?
Listen, man, I'm willing to do whatever the team needs. We have a lot of guys who can score on this team. I'm just trying to win. I don't mind stepping up and taking major shots if they're there, though.
Great stuff. Congrats on the win.
You didn't like it? No, I didn't. Three, but I feel like there's
Hello, who's got questions for me? All right, man, why don't you kick us off, Nate?
Congratulations on your first start. You look very comfortable out there from the tip. So tell us, how did it feel?
My first start, man. Wow. Thanks, Nate, for starts. It was different for sure. The pace of the game is very, very fast and quick. And, you know, you're facing other team's best defense, which is set up for you. You know, so it was definitely an adjustment. But, you know, I was hoping I did well.
Well, you did. But did you get more comfortable as the game went on?
Yeah, I definitely did. And I credit my teammates for helping me get adjusted, man. They held me down for sure. You know, they were looking for me on rolls and backdoor cuts and, you know, trying to get me going with the, you know, the easy buckets. And, you know, that helps.
Can you share with us the biggest difference between college and the NBA?
Probably the speed of the game. Yeah, that sounds about right. You know, openings to pass or to shoot are much smaller, and they close quickly. You know, defenders are bigger and faster too, so, you know, getting past them is a lot more difficult.
Well, for you, it didn't seem like you had much trouble getting past your defenders.
Come on, Nate, man. Nah, I mean, I appreciate it, man. I had some good screens, and our spacing was super solid. You know, the one thing about the NBA, there's a lot more room in the paint, surprisingly. So, you know, like getting to the hole and finishing is a lot more easier than college. All right, cool. I think I'm done. You guys have a good night.
I take pride in helping
I know. Because I've been posting cake photos on Saturday and someone over here.
and for my money and NBA games.
But I like waiting.
Not at all. Not once.
Hey, got any plans this weekend?
I've never been to the Dutch. I think you should try seafood first. Yeah, I think
Good night.
our family's vacation together last. This one here almost sank to swimming. Good night, Effie.
Only because I was just eating first.
Oh, you gotta wait at least 30, 40 minutes to get to the drive-in. So yeah, try some latitude first.
Hey, what are your plans for this month?
That was years ago. I'd like to see each of us try to schedule 2 international trips.
That's a big map you guys got in there.
What is this?
This is the city.
No, look like you're about to plan a heist or something.
Exactly. What are y'all stealing?
The hearts and minds of the city.
Yo!
Okay, sorry, do your speech. He has a whole thing planned.
Here we go.
MP, there comes a time in every man's life where you must face an adversary that is so treacherous. You have to dig and calls on reserves of strength that were otherwise unknown to you. That day is today, as you compete for the hearts and the minds of the people of this city! Of this city! Wait, guys, come on, let's say it together.
Everyone, Ricky, time out,
I didn't
man.
agree to any of
I'm sorry, I
this.
thought I was supposed to be, winning these people over and not destroying them in battles. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you're winning them over, but it is a battle. I mean,
No.
you don't have to crush them,
No,
but...
you definitely don't want to crush them.
Okay, fine, but you can't just wake up one morning and have an entire city love you. You've got to plot, you've got to scheme.
No, don't say that out loud again.
Okay, well, you have to have a plan.
We have a plan.
Okay, yes, we've made some headway with the core fans of this group, and that's great. But we're just getting started, man.
All right. I'm all ears.
Yes.
So what comes next?
We want to help you make a difference in the community, but we need to do it strategically.
So, we broke the city up into 4 different districts. All right, now each district has its own unique personality and geographic boundaries.
All right.
You've got the fashion district, music district, business district, and of course the legendary Hammond Park. Now in each district, there's a key figure that you're gonna need to win over. We'll call this person the boss.
Okay, it's like a video game then.
Not like a battle.
Ricky, no battles.
Okay, fine. Look, you win over the bosses, the fans will follow.
And you win over the bosses by helping their communities. Everybody wins.
Okay, so who are these bosses then?
Ashley, you're up.
As some of you may know, I do have a background in fashion.
Don't be modest. Ashley has a BFA from the City Fashion Institute. That's very prestigious.
Okay, well, things did not work out in fashion for me, obviously. But I was lucky enough to spend time with Callaway Shields, the most well-respected professor at CFI and the backbone of the city's fashion community.
It's pretty cool. Now, you're going to have to up your rep as a fashion guy.
Yes.
Before he'll probably be willing to have a meeting with you, but once you do, Ashley can set it up.
Wait, what's wrong with my fashion rep right now? I think I dress
Look,
fairly
there's
nice.
nothing wrong, bro. I mean, you're a basketball star. I mean, you got to do a lot to stand out.
Exactly. You know, Devin Booker hoops at Moss Point, and he just got a pair of those super exclusive, player-only Kobe's that everybody wants.
Yeah.
You could see if he could hook you up with something like that.
Right, and then once
It's that
you
easy.
get a pair, make sure you show them off in fashion walks.
Okay, but just remember that this is
Great
all
idea.
about Callaway Shields. Actually, this is where he's headquartered, right over here at CFI. Why? Why is this map so big?
You specifically asked me to make this map ginormous.
I did.
Yeah.
All right, Mila, you're up.
Okay. As you know, the city has a thriving music scene.
Oh, yeah. I've seen more shows here than I can even count.
When you think of the music scene, who do you think of? Just off the top of your head.
J. Cole.
Thank you. Easy. Bingo.
Excuse me. I thought this was my talking point.
Oh, I'm sorry. After you.
My bad.
There is no bigger tastemaker than J. Cole.
Right, he does have a 93% likability rating among self-described hip-hop heads.
Hey, best part? Dreamville Records is right there. I mean, this is an easy one, bro. You're a hooper, he's a hooper. Just go over there and strike up a conversation. See what happens.
All right, bet.
That was my idea.
That it was, Mila.
Who let him have a stick?
I don't know.
Okay, and now as for the final 2 districts, first up, the legendary Hammond Park.
Ooh, that's the Mecca right there.
Yeah, well, as of right now, it's a no-go.
Yeah, they hate your guts.
Can't stand you.
Hardcore Shep territory.
Okay, I get it. The guy's been hooping there for years, but I'm not gonna just lay down and die.
Oh, no, absolutely not. But first, you gotta build some support before you just step into that hornet's nest, which is exactly why we want you to, make some inroads in these other communities first.
All right, fair enough, man.
Cool. Now, let's talk business district.
So in that district, the key figure is Bobby Miles, right?
Better known as Uncle Bobby.
Yeah, the most beloved figure in this entire city.
He owns all the percolates.
And half the other businesses.
True.
Yeah, he's got his hands in a little bit of everything, it seems.
Yeah, dude does so much charity work, too. I mean, people just love this guy.
Yeah, but we need to start at the ground level here and prove to Uncle Bobby that you're the type of person who shares his passion for improving the community.
For sure. So what are y'all thinking?
There is a hot dog vendor, Carl Beam, and Uncle Bobby has given him a little bit of seed money to try and open a brick and mortar, but he needs a lot more to get over the finish line. Right now, he only has a cart.
Wait, so I'm just gonna be giving him money?
No.
For me, that sounds like I'm cheating just
No,
that's not.
I want you to help him run a promotion. Next game day, if you hit a half-court shot during shoot-around, anyone who bought a hot dog that day can present their receipt to Carl next time they're at his cart and get a free hot dog. This type of publicity is worth so much more than any check you
And it
could
shows
write
that
in.
I care as well.
Exactly.
Which I like. I love hot dogs.
We know.
It sounds like fun. I'm with it.
Great. I set up a meeting with Carl so you can talk to him face-to-face and see how he thinks you can help get the word out.
Let's do it.
Now, I know that all of this might seem like a lot, but we'll be here to walk you through it. I mean, just follow our lead and you'll be fine.
Yo, honestly, man, you guys put in a lot of work in on this, and I really feel blessed to have you guys in my corner.
Okay, sentimentality plays very well in the fashion district, but it's seen as a sign of weakness in the business district. So let's just be careful how you deploy it.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind, Ashley.
It's gross.
Thank you.
Last year I made $7 million, didn't have to do a single show. Should I took my up at Coca-Cola for the check that cut me at the Super Bowl? Well, my life moments is a Super Bowl. Dr. Dre, he got a Super Bowl. Last night I was texting Jack Dorsey, that's the perks you get from being super dope. This is real life, ain't no acting in all these raps. They be Brad Pitt. Every little thing I do is mad different. Got my little cousin playing badminton. Gave my little bro a quick 50 piece, he got the whole hitting. I've been stacking up all these assets, keep me conducting any bad business. Like, whoa, hey, I keep that drip on me. I'm big on me. Hey, I can't ever slip on me. My mama might flip on me. Like, whoa, hey, drop top coupe in the summer. I rest my case like, hey, I'ma live life to the fullest with every single breath I take. Let me tell you something real quick. Hey, who you told every time that you touch my breast, I'm the greatest. Can't with this money. Pull up in them Chevys and Beamers. We all young and rich, you can't check my demeanor. I just bought a Birkin for my Aunt Regina. I've been getting money since I was a senior. But last year I made $7 million, didn't have to do a single show. Should I took my up at Coca-Cola for the check that cut me at the Super Bowl? Well, my life moments is a Super Bowl. Dr. Dre, he got a Super Bowl. Last night I was texting Jack Dorsey, that's the perks you get from being super dope. I be feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a who my opponent is. Asking why I dropped the YB and I had no other choices, we ain't own it. I know that janky, but I'm not condoning it. With a couple.
Congrats on the starting lineup, boss. It's about time.
There you are. Do you want to help me with something?
If I let you take my flick, you better catch my angle. Said he want no vibes, came back like I never left. Said that she came back, now she thought you got my real love. Girl, that was another test. Said you want no vibes, came back like I never left. Only do it if it feel natural, I can't force it. They say where you get that swag from, I bought this. If you ask me, then I'm number one, but that's my opinion. You could go check the stats yourself, just start sounding in it. Try to compete with me in the same lane. Around, I made my own way, see if they maintain. Feeling like I'm almighty, so fashion, yeah, fashion fanatic, yeah. To money, yeah, the money, yeah. Got so much on me, you would think I be, yeah. I guess that what happens, yeah. When you really got it, yeah. No, it's gonna be easy to me. I got a bankroll.
Yeah, I still got you. Keep it on me.